Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As the temperature rises here at Pacific Northwest with almost zero rain from spring, some of my roses struggled. Few shied away late, some with mildew, and few had to endure fungal disease. Let me show you these two spiral trees. I trimmed them the following day after I pruned the west side bushes. Cool, huh? I have made a video for topiary pruning. If you are interested, I will post the link in the description box below. Alright, the first rose I'm filming is my very own trained tree rose. It has two roses in it. Let me share a rose story and how I learned rose grafting. My husband's grandma had Julia Child rose and it looked so yummy. She was 96 that time and still gardening. She is Dutch and frugal, so she starts from rootings. Well, I asked her if she could root the battered yellow rose for me. She goes, okay. She went out and handed me a cutting, told me, here, teach yourself how to propagate. I was shaken, but took the challenge. I did nothing extraordinary, just let the cutting sit in a glass of water, left it in the windowsill the whole winter, facing north side. Well, what a proud newbie I was! It rooted! And in the spring, I planted it in the ground. It flowered and my jaw dropped. The yellow rose showed up. Pink! Pink! I was scratching my head. What happened? Cut the story short, the 96-year-old grandma cut Queen Elizabeth instead, shaking my head. Since I really didn't care about the rose, I decided to train it to be a standard tree form. A year later, I was still dreaming about the beautiful yellow rose. I'm not a kind that easily gives up, guys. So I took the initiative to ask a cutting from her again and grafted it to my tree rose. Voila! Moving on, Queen of Sweden is on the way to second flashes. It added 5 total of basal canes. Third year and she is giving a good run. Earth Angel Rose glorious blooms like always. It doesn't really matter how much, even with lesser number of blooms. She is romantic and just lovely. The colors in my front yard is heightened with supertunias, potted begonias, and marigolds. What a delight! Okay, I am excited to report how much I changed my mind on Crown Princess Margarita. Third year and she's now giving me more. Look at the flush of beauties, jaw-dropping prettiness. Just how I dream of my rose garden to look like. Julia Child, guys, is a non-stop spray of happy yellow blossom beauties. I highly recommend this rose. Its bloom lasts about a week and it's not needy with shiny foliage and doesn't need much of care. A winner! James Galway blooms is also something to look forward as it matures. Its tone of color and ruffled edges gives such a different dimension in this west side bed. How exciting! If you even wonder what happened to Olivia Rose Austin, guys, she is usually the first to bloom. Not this year. For some weather related reason, maybe. She was extremely late, and its first flush was very disappointing with few flowers. Though I can see how she got a lot of buds now for its second show, I will surely give you an update. Also, Gertrude Jekyll has now given me more blooms, even in the second flush. It can now hold itself from heat waves too. Bosco Bell is always a reliable bloomer. I would say she wins the nonstop performance in the David Austin lineup. Beauty with power. Smells amazing, of course. All right, moving on to the south side of my garage. All the roses here are a year old. I cannot wait for Evelyn to explode its beauties again. Five basil canes added, and oh boy, isn't she all covered again with big buds? Right now, it has some odd blooms. Also, Charles Darwin is really a good choice too. Oh my, I love its mustard yellow cup form and smells so good. Emily Bronte is overwhelmingly a huge bush. It is throwing tall canes and it kind of ruined it for me. I don't know with this girl here. She's crazy big bush. I'm scared she might block the whole area and this is a skinny space here. Here is one of the cream of the rose world. Spirit of freedom. She's a little over a year old, big cup, heavily petaled, 200 counts, guys. Her scent has picked up too. Delicious. Abraham Darby struggles from fungal disease. I can see blackening of its soft stems holding the flowers. Smaller and lesser blooms too. Meanwhile, Princess Alexandra of Kent is such a resistant flower-giving machine. She is a lovely, massive bush, but her blooms is the largest in my collections. Crocus, aka mildew, is pretty despite being constantly sick. Carding Mill is a news flash for me. What a revelation of power, beauty, and strong smell. Oh my golly, I can't get enough of its vanilla smell. So strong and lovely. Yummy. Now look at the moonlight in Paris promising explosion, guys. Bolero struggled so much from heat and thrips. When cooler, she's really blushing in pink, pretty and huge blooms. Under heat, she's just mostly white. Now I am happy to share my rhodol transplanted potted during the heat of mid-spring. Bounce back, you guys. Looky, looky, tons of flowering. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is free for you and it means so much to me. Until next time, thank you for watching.